Hi guys, I just arrived at the barn. Wow, it's beautiful today. Sunny, but man, it is cold. -14. It's gonna get colder later. Anyway, check back on my video about how to keep your horse hydrated and happy during these up and downs, because it is supposed to get warm and then cold again. But there's something I just want to talk to you about today. I want to give you an analogy of something. And most of you know, I'm a pretty good baker. Do a lot of baking. People ask me to bake them a cake now and again, or cookies or cupcakes, whatever. You're probably wondering, well, what the hell does this have to do with horses? But I was thinking as I was driving here today, and if you ask me to bake a cake, when I do that, I go to a lot of work to make sure that I super sterilize and deep clean my kitchen. I even go so far as to take apart my mixer and clean all those little edges and bits and pieces and stuff, that even where you put the mixer on to the machine. I even go with a little rag and a tiny little pick, and I clean all in around there. I do a lot of gluten-free baking for people. It's really important to me that not one little tiny bit of gluten gets into their treat, whatever it is, whether it's cake or cookies or cupcakes or whatever it is I'm making for them. I do my best to ensure, and it's really important to me because I have digestive issues too, and I know how it feels to be uncomfortable. And for some people, that little tiny bit of gluten can put you out for weeks. Now, could you imagine too, if you were allergic to dogs or cats? I also have dogs and cats in my home. They live in the house with us. So when people order a cake from me, or ask me to bake them a cake, I should say, I don't really do it commercially for sale. I just do it for friends and family mostly. But could you imagine if you ordered a cake from me and you cut into that cake and, okay, backwards, sorry. You ordered a cake, some cookies, some bread, and a pie. So you imagine you get the cake first, you're so excited, and you cut into the cake and you find a wad of dog hair in there. You're not allergic to dog hair, but your daughter's allergic to dog hair. Well, she can't have any of that cake, and neither would you want to eat any of that cake. And wouldn't it be safe to assume that the rest of my baked goods might also have dog hair in them? They might also have cat hair in them. You may have put in a gluten-free order, and I might have not cleaned my machines and not cleaned my baking pans and not gone to all of the lengths that I do when I do gluten-free baking for people. So I don't know if this makes any sense to any of you. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just the ramblings of a lunatic. But if I make you a cake and there's a contaminant in it, wouldn't it go to logical reasoning that there might be the same contaminant or not other contaminants in the other things that I make? Food for thought. Have a great day. I'm going to ride my horse. Ciao.